Oldies head coach Andy Reid said all of his players except wideout Marquise Hollywood Brown practiced Sunday. Brown is dealing with a shoulder injury and is unlikely to play Thursday night. Meanwhile, reigning MVP Lamar Jackson said Sunday he feels every game he plays is going to feel like a revenge game. Speaking of, we're now just 3 days away from a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game. The Ravens and Chiefs kick off the 2024 regular season, and NFL Network has you covered, beginning with NFL Game Day kickoff Thursday night at 6 p.m. Eastern. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Right now at Wendy's, you can get a small Frosty for $1. And literally everyone is going. The car behind you, going to get a $1 Frosty. The car ahead of you, already had one, going for a second. The person who cut you off earlier, you guessed it, $1 Frosty. Maybe it's all a sign for you to go get one. Just don't cut anyone off. No one likes that person. The iconic Frosty for $1, gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Not valid in a combo. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, California, and via third-party delivery.
Welcome to Staples.
Hi, I need to print for my business, but I really have to watch the budget.
Staples can print whatever you need. And now you get up to 30% off print purchases. So the more you print,
the more I save?
Right.
So if I print $600 worth of signs,
you save $180.
Ooh, and if I print $1 million worth, I'd save...
no clue, but I'm thinking there are a lot of zeros.
Now at Staples, the more you print, the more you save. Up to 30% off. Plus, you save even more with hundreds of hot deals throughout the store. Ends 9/7, exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details.
Goddard's Gold. From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO. Goddard's Gold.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Goddard's Gold. Throughout the year, we have contests on KXO AM 1230. This allows you the opportunity to have some great fun and a chance to win some nice prizes. In order to allow as many people as possible a chance to win, we've established a few ground rules for on-air contests. Number 1, you must be 18 years of age or older to win. Number 2, only one winner per family per contest in any 4-week period. And number 3, copies of any of the rules and conditions for specific contests will be available at the KXO studios. It's just that simple. So good luck, have fun, and keep listening to KXO AM 1230.
And if you haven't heard, today is Labor Day Monday, September 2nd. Got some birthdays. Got a bunch of birthdays today, September 2nd, birthday babies. This guy is, well, he's not a baby anymore. These are the big shot birthdays. Singer Jimmy Clanton is 86 today. Rosalind Ashford of Martha and the Vandellas, she's 81. Sportscaster Terry Bradshaw is 76. Mark Harmon is 73. Linda Pearl of Happy Days and Matlock, she's 69 today. We have Keanu Reeves, probably one of the nicest guys in Hollywood, 60 years old today. Selma Hayek, probably one of the most beautiful in Hollywood, she's 58. We have, we have? Comedian Cat Williams, he was in Norbit, and he's a really funny stand-up. He's 51. Tiffany Hines of Nikita and Bones, she's 47 today. Bassist Sam Rivers of Limp Bizkit is 47. Jonathan Kite and True Broke Girls, he's 45. Joshua Henry, Joshua was in Hamilton. He's all of 40 years old today. Got some local birthdays coming up next.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Happy birthdays on this September 2nd, Barbara Platero, Julie Jaramillo, Michael E. Driscoll II, Judith Saldivar, Ricky Osuna, Gisena Orozco, Maribel Almodovar, Josefina Moreno, Cecilia Aguilar, Victor Moreno, Elsa Hines, Frank Cruz, Isabella Sanchez, Jacqueline Gomez, William Dykeman Jr., Julio Serrano, Liz Medina Higginbottom, Miguel Pantoja. We have Tina Cochran, Armando Equiwa, and Cynthia Denise King. Happy birthday to each and every one.
Let's talk about it, bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to kxoradio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
And we are now ready for World and California News headlines brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe. Here's California News.
CBS News Brief. Mass protests have broken out across Israel after the bodies of 6 hostages were recovered from a tunnel in Gaza. Adi Alexander is the father of one of the hostages still being held. He told CBS Mornings he blamed Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for not making a deal to bring the hostages home.
He's prolonging the war for the short political reasons and time passing by, and we're getting more bodies out of Gaza.
In San Francisco, hotel workers are on strike, joining about 10,000 of their colleagues in cities across the country. On this Labor Day, the National Women's Law Center is pushing for the federal minimum wage to be applied to all tipped workers.
It's no surprise with a wage of $2.13 an hour at the federal level that nationwide tipped workers live in poverty at more than twice the rate of workers overall.
CBS News Brief. I'm Christopher Cruz.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California Headline News. Police in San Francisco looking at security video after the weekend shooting of San Francisco 49ers receiver Ricky Pearsall.
There are a lot of cameras in Union Square, so we're pulling video footage to confirm what we believe we know at this point.
Police Chief William Scott, a 17-year-old suspect in custody. Pearsall treated for a gunshot wound to the chest, but released from the hospital Sunday and recovering at home. Law enforcement and military officials are involved in the search for a Camp Pendleton Marine reported missing. 23-year-old Lance Corporal Bailey Cameron seen on surveillance video at a bar in Carlsbad Village last week. His mother saying his belongings were found the next day on a curb outside the restaurant.
Just please speak up if you think you know anything at all. If you have any leads, if there's any connection or anything that you can think of, just help bring him home.
Police and military officials are involved in the search, and the NCIS has been notified about his disappearance. Gas prices in the state averaging $4.64 a gallon, same as last month, 4 cents higher than last week. Jeff Scott, California News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
And then the unthinkable happened.
Oh no.
As he maneuvered through narrow rows, gliding under low-hanging branches, honing in on his target.
Full body chills.
He lifted his right hand and adjusted his ergonomically placed controls, continuing a productive evening in the orchard protecting this year's crop. Because John Deere's specialty tractors are loaded with options, so you can confidently complete any task in front of you. Uncover more at johndeere.com/specialty.
And it is now time for page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. 3-day weekend is just about, well, we're in the final of the stretch. Today is Labor Day, a Monday, traditionally meaning that there's going to be a lot of barbecues, backyard barbecues, family fun today. Also means off off-roading. Labor Day weekend is one of the top off-road weekends of the year, behind New Year's and Thanksgiving weekend. Desert population grows to tens of thousands, sometimes more. The California Highway Patrol and other law enforcement entities are still out in force in an attempt to keep the roadways safe. Today, Labor Day, means government offices, banks, schools, and more all closed today. Emergency responders, of course, are available if you need. The two people being booked into the Imperial County Jail were found to be in possession of contraband. A pair, a man and a woman, were being booked into the Orrin R. Fox detention facility at the Imperial County Jail when correctional officers found a handcuff key on the man and 14 blue fentanyl pills on the woman. The pair had been arrested by a local agency on charges of possession of a stolen vehicle. We'll have more news in just a minute.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
And the County of Imperial has released a draft lithium excise tax funding plan. A plan outlines the extraction tax rates and the proposed allocation of funds in Imperial County. According to the county, the plan is based solely on projections and is considered speculative since, as of today, there is no commercial scale lithium production in the valley. The draft plan is available on the web at lithiumvalley.ca. And Imperial Irrigation District directors meet tomorrow afternoon. The regular meeting begins open session at 1 p.m. The meeting begins with a presentation of the county on a Lithium Valley specific plan, PEIR. Service awards will be presented to 17 employees, and the team of the month for September 2024 will be introduced. The only action item is the adoption of a resolution regarding the mitigation of the Managed Marsh Complex Phase 3 project. There will be no information items on the agenda tomorrow. Following all staff reports, the board will convene into closed session to discuss anticipated litigation. If any is taken, it will be announced after closed session. That's it. That's page one of the local news. Brought to you by El Centro of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
What do you get when you combine the fun of a day out on the golf course with the thrills of bowling a strike or two with the excitement of hitting a jackpot on your favorite slot machine? What do you get? All the fun under the sun. And that's what you'll find and more at Kokopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton. Plan it all at CokopahResort.com.
And it is now time for page 2 of the local news, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town with daily lunch specials Monday through Friday and happy hour, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day. IBC is adding security enhancements at the college. Major part of that being hiring a new security director. Valerie J. Hudson has been appointed as the new director of Risk, Security, and Safety at Imperial Valley College. Board of Trustees approved the appointment on August 21st. To further enhance campus security, the college is making a significant investment in upgrading its video surveillance system. $421,000 project managed by Pixabytes Solutions Incorporated received approval on October 18, 2023. This update introduces advanced technology into critical areas across the campus, significantly improving the monitoring and security of the college community. 115 new cameras were installed in strategic areas to cover both exterior and interior locations. Also, among the improvements, college is providing unarmed security patrol services, motion censored lighting, and more. Groundbreaking at the Meadows Union High School District. It will be held at 9:30 a.m. September 4th this week. Meadows is collaborating with AB 617, El Centro Calexico Heber Community of Steering Committee to having a groundbreaking at Meadows Union School District for the 53,418 square foot paving project of the bus and gym parking lots and the $1.2 million electric vehicle infrastructure project. Ceremony will be held at 2059 Bowker Road on September 4th. And over the weekend, 2024 dove season got underway yesterday. Typically, thousands of hunters anxious to get their limit of the birds invade the Imperial Valley. This year is no exception. The early season began yesterday and continues until September 15th. Second half of the season runs from November 9th through December 23rd. And the operator of the strike zone is changing. Owners remain the same. Strike zone is owned by ARC Imperial Valley, but they are leasing the facility began over the weekend yesterday. Bowling facility will be known as Play Zone. Play Zone LLC of Scottsdale, Arizona is leasing the facility and will be the new operators. ARC of Imperial Valley has owned and operated strike zone for the past 7 years. It is operated or was operated as a vehicle to further its mission of providing employment for individuals with developmental disabilities while providing family entertainment. Play Zone will continue the ARC mission. And that's we got your weather coming up next.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Try one of our weekday lunch specials that include a soft drink from only $8 and up for September Happy Mexican Independence Day. Get Modelo Especial 16-ounce for $5.50 and 22-ounce for $6.50. And try our Enchiladas Suizas. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
The high temperature yesterday, 110 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 82. National Weather Service says a quiet weather pattern will prevail throughout the week as drier air overspreads the region. Temperatures will continue to remain above normal for the next several days, with excessive heat continuing, expected to materialize mid to late week as high pressure strengthens over the desert southwest. Weather forecast calling for sunny and hot weather today, Labor Day. Highs right near 110. Southeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 86. East winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunny and hot on Tuesday. Highs are right near 110. East to southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 81 degrees, 47% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is moderate in Brawley. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Local news, page 2, and the local weather, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, a place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family or meet your friends, all at Burgers and Beer.
Did you know that California offers various programs and services to support older adults, adults with disabilities, and family caregivers? From health insurance counseling to caregiver support and information on elder abuse, the Aging Resource Guide has it all. And let's not forget about the Friendship Line, available 24/7 for those who may need a friendly conversation. Dive into the Aging Resource Guide today at aging.ca.gov and discover the support you need. Because together, we can ensure every older adult in California gets the help they deserve.
And it's time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. High school football week 2 wrapped up over the weekend of a Friday, as a matter of fact. It was the outstanding team so far. Calipatria, they defeated Desert Mirage 65-12. That was their second large high-scoring game victory for Calipat. The Hornets are hot. Central defeated Palm Desert 20-14. Southwest lost. They were shut out by Banning 62-0. Imperial defeated Vincent Memorial 32-7. The Kxo Bulldogs beat Castle Park 35-7. Mission Bay, they took on Hodeville. Hodeville beat them 46-7. It was Shadow Hills over Palo Verde 28-0. Brawley did not get mentioned in there because they had to buy. They did not play. This week 3 of the high school football, girls flag football varsity teams, Southwest at Imperial. That'll be tomorrow night. Friday, the boys varsity football, Mountain Empire takes on Hodeville. Calapat goes against O'Farrell Charter. Vincent at El Cajon Valley. Setis takes on Calexico. Gila Ridge at Palo Verde. Brawley goes against Canyon Hills. Imperial goes, they're taking on Cibola. That'll be on KXORadio.com and on the YouTube channel. Ramona at Central. That'll be heard on AM 1230, KXORadio.com, and on the YouTube channel. In the Major League Baseball, it was the Reds. Reds beat the Brewers in 11 innings, 4-3. Cubs got by the Nationals 14-1. Cardinals over the Yankees 14-7. Tigers defeated the Red Sox 4-1. It was the Guardians over the Pirates 6-1. Padres won. They beat the Rays 4-3. The Astros defeated the Royals 7-2. Mets shut out the White Sox 2-0. It was the Twins over the Blue Jays 4-3. Athletics and the Rangers went 10 innings. Texas won the game 6-4. Orioles 6-1 over the Rockies. Marlins defeated the Giants 7-5. Angels got by the Mariners 3-2. Diamondbacks all over the Dodgers. Didn't happen very often. They beat them 14-3. And Braves and Phillies, they went 11 innings. Philadelphia won that game 3-2. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And on the WNBA scoreboard, it was the Sun over Storm, as 93-86. Lynx defeated Sky 79-74. Fever and Caitlin Clark, she was the impetus again. They defeated the Wings 100-93. Aces over Mercury 97-79. Dream got by Sparks 80-62. Chase Briscoe. He knew he carried the full weight of everyone at the Stuart Haas Racing team into the final laps Sunday night at Darlington Raceway, and he couldn't have been happier. Briscoe said that he felt he run better under heavy pressure, and he loved the Game 7, the Game 7 pressure. Heavy a moment. Okay, it's a metaphor. He made a dramatic 3-wide late race pass, held on to win the Southern 500 and to qualify for the playoffs, giving Stuart Haas Racing a final chance to add to its championship legacy before it shuts down after the season. And San Francisco 49ers wide receiver Ricky Pearsall who was shot in the chest Saturday during an attempted robbery in central San Francisco, was released from the hospital. He is recuperating at home. 23-year-old had been listed as serious but stable condition on Saturday, upgraded to fair condition early Sunday before being released from the hospital in San Francisco Trauma Center. And NFL is for real starting this week, this September 5th, coming up Thursday, the first game of the season. Ravens taking on the Chiefs. Friday football, there's going to be one of them, Packers at the Eagles. Sunday football will feature the Raiders and the Chargers. That game will be played at, in San Diego against the Chargers, but it's to be heard on FM 107.5 Raider station for the Imperial Valley. Raiders and the Chargers on Sunday afternoon. Monday night football will be the Jets and the 49ers, and there's going to be a lot of emotion involved there. You know it is. We have Quinlan Zhang beat Donna Vekic in a rematch of their Olympic final, advancing to the U.S. Open quarterfinals with a 7-6, 4-6, 6-2 victory early Monday in the latest finish of a women's match in tournament history. Okay, went pretty long. Point away from losing the second set with his opponent serving, Francis Tiafoe looked at a positive. He looked at it as positive he could, and it paid off. He won the match and moves on. Defending champ Coco Gauff not as lucky. Coco fell to Emma Navarro and exits the U.S. Open. Grigor Dimitrov withstood Andrei Rublev's comeback attempt and returned to the U.S. Open quarterfinals Sunday with a 6-3, 7-6, 1-6, 3-6, 6-3 victory on Sunday. So Grigor moves on. For a brief moment in the final round of the Tour Championship at East Lake Golf Club on Sunday, number 1 golfer Scotty Scheffler looked like one of us. But that didn't last very long. World FedEx Cup and a whopping $25 million bonus online. Scheffler adjusted everything, came back strong, and won both the tournament and the bonus. $25 million. Sure, why not? Brian Kelly slammed his left fist down on the news conference table so hard his water bottle nearly toppled over after number 13 LSU held a 4-point lead with just under 6 minutes left in their season opener and lost 27-20 to number 23 USC on Sunday night. Kelly didn't hold back when discussing his frustration. He was rather irritated about that. That's Sports World Roundup, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
And it is time for the financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company that protects you and your home, as well as your business or construction site, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. The business side, well, the markets are closed today. Equity futures softened after the S&P 500 came close to an all-time high on Friday. A dollar was steady while cash treasuries were closed for the U.S. Labor Day holiday. September has been a notably poor month for stocks over the past 4 years, while the dollar typically outperforms, according to compiled data by Bloomberg. Wall Street's fear gauge, the CBO volatility index or others, has risen each September since 2021. Again, the trend may continue, especially with the upcoming U.S. jobs report to be released on Friday. Today, however, there is nothing because the stock markets are closed for the holiday. Got your weather coming up.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday, 110 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 82. National Weather Service says Labor Day can expect sunny and hot weather today. Highs right near 110. Southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 86. East winds at around 5 miles per hour. Tuesday, sunny and continued hot. Highs right near 110. East to southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 81 degrees, 47% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality moderate in Brawley, good everywhere else. The financial news and weather has been brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24 hours a day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil in El Centro.
San Diego, it's the Ford Labor Day Sell-a-thon. On an incredible selection. So visit your San Diego County Ford dealers now through September 3rd and get great offers across the lineup of Ford trucks and SUVs. Like the built Ford Tough F-150 truck, part of Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 47 years and counting. Or the adventure-ready Ford Bronco Sport with GOAT modes to help you conquer the great outdoors. And check out the always electrifying Ford Mustang Mach-E with 0 to 60 thrills and 0 emissions. It's the Ford Labor Day Sell-a-thon, and it's your chance to save. Whether it's gas, hybrid, or all-electric, now's the best time to get behind the wheel of your brand new Ford truck or SUV and drive it home today. But hurry, these offers absolutely end September 3rd. So go to your San Diego County Ford dealers today, based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
All offers valid at Imperial County Ford dealers.
And it's 8 o'clock at KXO El Centro, California.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. President Biden is back at the White House after time off at his beach house in Delaware. He addressed reporters' questions about Israeli-American hostage Hersh Goldberg Poland, whose body was among 6 recovered from a tunnel in Gaza over the weekend.
The American hostage, I spoke to his mom and dad, and we're not giving up. We're going to continue to push as hard as we can.
Mr. Biden says he's close to presenting a final proposal for a deal to release all of the hostages, but he says he doesn't think Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu is doing enough. Israeli President Isaac Herzog.
From here, I call upon the international community. The time is to act is now. Bring them home.
Reporter Linda Gradstein is in Jerusalem.
More than 300,000 Israelis came to Tel Aviv demanding a ceasefire deal to bring the remaining hostages home. Yet Yair Keshet, whose nephew Yardain Bibas is one of the hostages, spoke at the rally.
There is no time. The time is running out. There is no time at all.
There are still 101 hostages in Gaza, although at least 34 have been declared dead. A general strike shut down large parts of the Israeli economy today, and activists blocked roads as more demonstrations are planned.
Vice President Harris is set to make her first joint campaign appearance with President Biden since he dropped his bid for re-election. They'll attend a Labor Day parade in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. CBS News contributor Joel Payne is with the progressive group Move On.
The anti-Trump coalition is the largest coalition in American politics, and I think Kamala Harris has done the work necessary to make herself available to those voters.
Donald Trump returns to the battleground state Wednesday. There's labor unrest this Labor Day. More than 10,000 unionized hotel workers across the country are on strike after failing to reach contract agreements with Marriott, Hilton, and Hyatt properties. Jared Vincent's been a bellman at Hilton Hawaiian Village in Honolulu for 9 years.
All the people that do the work, man, all the laborers, we need our fair share. We need a piece of the pie. The whole pie can't keep going to the top. This is not a sustainable future for us or for my kids.
Hotels say they plan to stay open, but services may be limited. Southern California Edison's cut off power to 140 homes in Rancho Palos Verdes over fears the shifting earth beneath them could trigger a landslide. L.A. County Sheriff Robert Luna.
I don't even know what to say other than we're here to support you in any which way we can.
Locals have been told to be ready to leave on a moment's notice. Markets are closed this Labor Day. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice5G and start saving today.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $3 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling your entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
A South Carolina women's basketball star has been arrested on assault, battery, and kidnapping charges.
A warrant says Ashlyn Watkins assaulted someone by forcibly grabbing her face, pulling her arms, and pushing. It also says the college junior picked up the victim against her will and carried her. The woman eventually got free and pulled a fire alarm. Prosecutors say Watkins and the woman, a minor, knew each other. Todd Rutherford is Watkins' attorney.
We believe that once everybody has a full grasp of what happened, that this will end up being a misunderstanding.
She has a court date in October. Matt Piper, CBS News.
Problems for Oasis fans. They jammed Ticketmaster's website over the weekend to scoop up seats for next year's newly announced reunion tour, only to be knocked out of the purchasing process after waiting in the queue for up to 10 hours. Many got error messages, falsely accusing them of being bots. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin. Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code RADIO for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code RADIO for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code RADIO.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time.
With George Gale.
Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
AM 1230.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
KXO.
1230 KXO.